If you would like to speak to someone in the pharmacy, press 3. Please hold while I transfer your call.
Pharmacy.
Hi, my doctor wrote a prescription for me, and I'm not sure it's the right thing. I have LAD. I have LAD, lesbian anxiety disorder, and my doctor, he wrote a prescription for me. I'm not sure it's the right thing.
Okay, you're going to have to hold on.
Okay, thank you. Thank you.
If you want to call back in 10 minutes, you can call back. Okay? This is busy right now.
I can hold.
We'll call back in 10 minutes. All right?
No, but I can hold. I have very bad lesbian.
Hold.
Thank you.
What is your name?
I had a question.
Yeah, you're the person he left on the phone?
Yes, for a very long time. Can I put you on hold for 15 minutes now?
Yeah, but he told me look in the system. What is your name?
Well, I just have a simple question. I want to know if my doctor wrote the right thing.
Yeah, but we need to go to the system to check the prescription.
Are you the pharmacist?
No, he's the pharmacist, but I'm gonna pull out your profile.
Is Robitussin the right medication for LAD, lesbian anxiety disorder? Is that the right thing?
Okay, but you draw that prescription here today?
No, not today. He wrote it. I haven't filled it out yet. I want to know if it's the right thing.
What medication the doctor gave it to you?
I have very bad lesbian anxiety disorder. You're making it worse. I feel like I'm about to have an attack. I need a brown bag. Do you have a brown bag?
Hold on.
Okay.
Hello?
Yes. No, you know what? I took the Robitussin and it's calming me down. My lesbian anxiety is much better now.
Okay.
Thank you.
Oh, okay.
Bye.
Please, Mama, can't you see I've always tried to please? I wore ribbons and jewelry and makeup and perfume and dresses down to my knees. You said that it's a phase, just something I'd outgrow. But I got a girlfriend and she's got a lawn that I'd sure like to mow. Go on and wish that Brad Pitt would come along, but I prefer Madonna in a lacy thong. 'Cause I'm a lesbian, I don't like nothing swinging between their legs. Yeah, I'm a lesbian.
I've noticed a lot of changes happening with flight crews. You know, there's a lot more male flight attendants now than there used to be, and that's cool. But not all of them are gay. And that's weird. There's a few straight male flight attendants, and I don't like them. They don't care about anything but their manhood. You know, it's like, how do you work the oxygen mask? I'm not gay, okay? Okay, you're not gay. All right, can I get some peanuts? No, I don't serve women. I'm a man. Okay, look. Any lesbians here say, hello? You can be more vocal. You know, this is just a record. Nobody's going to see you. Lesbians say, hello? Wow, some people have just changed their sexuality. Just like that. All right, let me see if this turns you on like it turns me on. Okay, I was on a flight, and the pilot was a woman. Is that hot? Is that hot to you? That's hot. Okay, I didn't know that a woman was flying the plane at first because she flew like anybody else. But then I heard her sultry voice over the loudspeaker. This is your captain. And I was wet for the whole flight. All the way to New York.
Hello, you're listening to show number 3 of the Lesbian Mafia, and I'm your host, Sandy. So thank you for being here for the 3rd show, and I'm going to start by saying that I have someone on the show today who I've been having tremendous anxiety all day long about the fact that Marga Gomez is going to be on the show today. And, I have really bad anxiety. I already suffer from anxiety. And so this is just, not only do I have anxiety, but now I have a really bad sinus headache. And everything that could possibly go wrong today went wrong. Like I went to pick up my mother I take her to treatment. And when I went to bring her home, I drop her off. So I pull into the driveway. She's getting out of the car. I'm backing up into the driveway. And what does she do? She runs behind the car. Because I don't have enough anxiety. I don't have enough anxiety. Why are you going to run behind the car when I'm backing up? At least wait until the car is in park before I'm backing up into the driveway. Hello? Backing up into the driveway. Backing up. So I almost killed my mother today. And, that would have ruined the interview tonight with Marga. And, I wouldn't be happy about that. And I don't have that filter that everyone else has, that people that don't have anxiety have. That asshole filter. I don't have that. Like, okay, let's say you're a person who doesn't have anxiety and you're dealing with an asshole, right? A person without anxiety, what they do is they say to themselves, without even realizing that they're saying this to themselves, they kind of have this little quick mini litigation, right? Is this worth the energy? Is this worth expending energy on? And they can kind of, weigh the scales. And I don't have that, okay? I react to everything like a loose cat. I'm like a maniac, okay? And people who know this, when they know this about you, they tend to like to, like your friends, they know they can fuck with you because they know that you're like a maniac. So my friends are not going to, my friends and my family, they're not going to be happy until I go in the middle of the street running up and down the block with a gun in my hand shooting up at the sky. Okay? They're not going to be, until you do something drastic, people do not take you seriously. Until you do something drastic, I don't know how many times I have to say this to people, I have anxiety. And when J-Lo turns around and fires her entire staff, then they call her a bitch, right? And they call her a bitch. Okay? That said, I'm going to be bringing on Marga shortly. And I don't have a topic today because I'm drawing a blank because she's my first real deal interview. So I'm completely drawn a blank. I have nothing to talk about. And I'm making myself so ill over the fact that I don't have a topic that I think that I'm going to go vomit. And I'm about to get her on the phone right now. Okay, so hello, and I have Marga on now, and I let her hear my intro, and I said, well, if she doesn't hang up, then maybe I have a shot, and she'll stay with me today for the interview. So thank you very, very much for hanging in there with me today. I was late calling you, and I'm hi.
Yeah. Well, just delete my the message I sent you. It was a nice message, but I was just like, it's a quarter after the time. Yeah, but I see you've had a challenging day, and I think you're calling the right person, Sandy, because I think I learned some stuff about anxiety. I'm a very, very anxious person, and last night I did a gig. It was a benefit for this group here in San Francisco called New Leaf, and they're a counseling center for the LGBT community, which you'd think would be kind of a nice gig. And it was. I mean, I'm in love with this organization, but it was funny because it's one of these things where people pay, I don't know, a couple $100 or whatever, and they get, all the booze and food they want.
Nice.
And really, that's all people want is booze and food. Maybe some ass. But all they could have in this theater was booze and food. And no matter who went up there, they just kept on with the drinking and shaking and mixing the drinks and the eating. And, of course, that leads to conversation, and that leads to a hell gig when you're up there. And I got up there, and I just felt really good about my material. I had my favorite joke I just wrote that day, and it was dead. Like, the only time they weren't talking or responding was when I was telling a joke. Otherwise, they were very noisy talking to each other. So at one point, I said, oh my gosh, it's a room full of therapists, and nobody's listening. So I felt like I was in session. I just started, well, how do I feel about that, Marga? But then they turned around. It was odd because I just sort of relaxed. I figured, well, here I am. We're raising money for this great group, and I'm sure these people are all very caring. But this is the one chance they all get to